Have you ever noticed how a young waitress looks at you in a cafe? Not just politely, but as if you're a fortress where she can hide. As if you know what to do when the whole world is going to hell.
Why?
Why do boys with straight teeth and six-packs so often lose to you, with your wrinkles, gray temples, and heavy walk? Because you're not a boy, you're a man. And that's damn sexy. Today, I'll show you what millions of girls intuitively feel but rarely admit, even to themselves. Why are young women so drawn to older men? Why do you, with your past, your pains, your divorces, and gray hair, suddenly become their ultimate magnet? Watch till the end, and you won't just understand. You'll see yourself in a whole new light. Or maybe, finally, you'll believe you're one hell of a gift from fate. You know the trick? Guys her age tiptoe around themselves like they're made of crystal. All they think about is how they look, how many likes they'll get, and who's more like a blogger. But you know how to stay silent. How to listen. You're not afraid to be yourself. You've got that grown-up quality that makes girls clench inside. Because you're not trying to impress. You just are. Steady. Solid. Simple. Your gaze is heavy. It doesn't skim over her body. It burns right through. Girls feel that. At 20, she might not get it, but her body already knows. With you, it's safe and dangerous at the same time. And that's the most potent cocktail. You give her an anchor. She doesn't need to be smart, fun, or easy with you. She can just
be.
You don't chase her. You don't chase anyone. That's your power. You don't fuss. You don't ask dumb questions. You don't panic if she goes quiet. You just look, just touch, just breathe. And she melts. Because with you, it's not a competition. With you, it's silence.
Depth.
A space she wants to dive into and never resurface from. You know the value of words. You don't promise, you do. You don't brag, you just exist. And that drives her wild. Especially if she's tired of empty talk, endless dates with boys, and indecision. With you, it's clear. You don't need decoding. You don't play cat and mouse. You either take her or walk away. And one more thing, you know how to touch. Not grab, not paw, not grope, but touch. So even handing her a coat sends shivers down her spine. You know how to pause. How to lock eyes and say, "Do you want me to stay?" Then go quiet. Because, you know, if she says yes, you won't stay for a night. You'll stay in her heart. Young girls crave maturity. Because maturity isn't about age. It's about choice. About knowing what you want. You're not trying life, you're living it. You're not searching for yourself, you've already been found. And that means you can be her rock. The stone she stands on barefoot. The storm that shakes her. The home she'll want to return to.
You're not just a guy.
Your story. Your experience. You're the answers to questions she hasn't asked yet. You're the voice that wakes her up wet. You're the hands that don't rush because they know it'll happen. You're slow tea in silence. You're a rough voice on the phone. You're the one who doesn't ask, "Are you sure?" Because her eyes already say yes. A man like you isn't for sale. Doesn't explain. Doesn't need approval. And that's what blows their minds. You've got what boys don't. Weight. Real weight. Your yes rings like a coin. Your no lands like a final chord. You're not afraid to be direct. Not afraid to say, "I like you." And not afraid to walk away if it's not yours. You give her stability, but you also know how to play. Your humor isn't memes. It's in your glance, your phrasing, your silence. You know how to be hard, and that's the thrill. Because you've got a shadow. You're not all light and kindness. You're rough edges, secrets, pain. And that's what makes you alive. And when you hug her, everything disappears. Wars, worries, fears. Just skin on skin.
Breath.
And the feeling that everything's okay. Just because you're there. So, if you still think young girls are out of your league, forget it. You're the most dangerous, most wanted, realest guy at this party. And they feel it.
Even if they don't say it. Subscribe.
Here, we say what you've always felt but never dared to speak. And in the next video, I'll show you what happens when a girl like that comes to you and stays.